Hi, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics here with your French Terry solid release today. So we have, I think, 20 different French Terries in solid colours to release to you today. And we have two different types of French Terry to show you. Lots of beautiful, beautiful colours. And because it's a solids release, it's going to be a little bit cheaper today as well. So the special price is just for Sunday. And we've had a look at some of the other French Terries that we've got and reduce some of those if we can. We actually don't have a lot. You guys are, let's look at my little French Terry collection. It's pretty lean at the moment. You guys are really hungry for this winter fabric, so that's why we're having another of these releases so soon after the sweater knit one. Generally would give you a bit more time in between, but everyone's pretty keen for this winter stuff. So here it is. It's available today. Today we also have our long Lush lunch going on, another online party for you all. So I hope that you can join us for some of that, even if it's not all of it. It'd be great if you could do some sewing while we're there. Make yourself a nice lunch, have a nice drink, join in with the games and the posts that we're going to have going on. We'll have some prizes, probably do some live videos as well. Hopefully this rain stays at bay because I've got a tin roof above me, so it will be very loud if the rain does get started, but we'll do what we can. Okay, let's talk French Terry. So first of all, I'm going to show you the two different types we've got, then I'll go through and show you all the colours. So the first one is a pretty lightweight French Terry. My supplier calls it a heavy French Terry. It is in no way heavy. It's 210 GSM, which is not an overly heavy fabric. It's not particularly thick, but it is lovely. I'm wearing it here in these. I've got two colours of it on, and it's beautiful. It feels really nice to wear. It's lovely and soft. Now, if you have never used French Terry before, it is quite distinctive. Can you see all those little loops? That's how you can tell a French Terry. It's got all these loops on there, often on the back side. Most commonly the loops are on the wrong side of the fabric. Oops. Sorry, just dropped my instructions. Yes, often the loops are on the back side, but they can also be on the right side because it actually provides a really nice textural look when it's on the outside. But then the right side of the fabric is just lovely and smooth. So it's not a particularly thick fabric at all, but it does have a really nice coziness to it. Now, all of these 210 GSM French Terries are poly, rayon and spandex blends, but there's actually three different percentages, so I'll tell you as we're going through what the percentages are. It's got quite good horizontal stretch, but nothing vertically, which is pretty typical of French Terry. Really nice drape. And I'm going to show you, I showed you yesterday a fail of mine, a sewing fail of mine, but I put it up because you can see that the French Terry has really beautiful drape, and it works really well for different items. It doesn't just have to be a jumper or a cardigan or something like that. You know, it can be some different things as well. Okay, so that's that French Terry. This one is $18.50 a metre, but it's going to be $16 a metre just for today. So you might as well grab some while it's that little bit cheaper. And then the next French Terry, which I think you guys may well go a little bit crazy over. It's 280 GSM, so it is quite a bit heavier than that other one, but it is brushed on the wrong side. So this is the right side, and it's got this really nice slub look to it. Then on the wrong side, the loops have been brushed a little. Now, it doesn't give it a really, really fleecy feel, but it gives it some thickness. This stuff is beautiful. So it's a little bit thicker, this one, and it's snuggly. I've got a jumper in a different colour of this, and it is just beautiful. It feels amazing to wear. So this is a really nice snuggly fabric. So this one is, I need to turn over to find out what this one is. So 48% poly, 44 cotton, and 8% rayon. So it doesn't have any spandex in it. But check out the stretch. Let me get the right bit. It's got some really, there we go, some really beautiful stretch. But the vertical stretch is kind of insane. It's got a lot of vertical stretch, which isn't overly common. It's not, it's not unheard of to have vertical stretch in French terry, but often you don't. So that's got amazing stretch vertically. Now there's no reason why you couldn't turn it around if you wanted to and make that vertical stretch a horizontal stretch. This means your sublines go the other way. But you are free to do that. If you need some more horizontal stretch, then just turn it around. And there you go, you've got it. So this is beautiful. So this one, why haven't I got my pricing written on there? That was a little bit silly. This one I'm pretty sure is $22.50 a metre and $20 a metre for today, because it is that bit heavier and thicker and costlier. Okay, all right, let's go through and show you what we've got in the way of colours. So I'll start with the 210 GSM. First of all, we've got some restocks. So if you've bought some French terry from us before, we have had a few different sorts of French terry. So if you've bought a lighter French terry from us before, then this is likely the same one again. So we are restocking the black. Got a few rolls of black because the black always goes crazy. Charcoal. And, well, actually, I think we still have burgundy in stock now, but we've got another roll as well, the burgundy. And then for the new colours, let me just move this pile a bit closer. I've got this gorgeous heathered green. It's so pretty. I've made myself something out of this one. So there's quite a few heathered colours so that you can see that in there. That's coming up a bit more teal than it is. It's a really pretty green. So heathered green and heathered grey. So these ones I'm showing you are all 86% poly, 10% rayon and 4% spandex. They're beautiful and soft. This is magenta. Isn't that pretty? And midnight. We do have a navy in stock right now. This is just a little bit, probably just a smidge darker than that one. It's a really nice navy. And the red, I've used this red and it's gorgeous. Such a beautiful red. You know, I like my reds. It's really, really lovely. Okay, so that's that lot. Now, the next lot I'm going to show you are 65% poly, 31 rayon, and 4 spandex. And that's what I'm wearing. Let me show you. Mauve Latte is the colour that I'm wearing in this one, and charcoal. So this is the Adele boat neck top from Sinclair Patterns. It's really cute. Look at this little detail in here. And I love a boat neck. And it's got this awesome little pattern for, well, one using up some scraps, but also, you know, how cute to put a little print or something in this bit here, or vice versa, print and then plain colour. So it's cute, and this feels really nice and snuggly to wear. Now, keep in mind I live in Perth, so it's not the coldest place to live. And it's, what, 21 today, which is a pretty good winter's day in Perth, but it feels really nice to wear, really quite cosy and comfy. So this is Mauve Latte and charcoal. All right, and also heathered pink. Oops, that's not coming up the right colour at all. It's looking too bright. There we go. If I come overhead, that's a little bit better. Things you have to do. Olive is lovely, and royal blue. Really nice and soft and Lovely. All right, so let's reach over and get this lot. Oops, sorry, I moved you guys. The last three are 80% poly, 16% rayon, 4% spandex. It's really unusual that they're different because they're all sold on the one swatch sheet, you know, as the same thing. But when they come through, the composition, the percentages are just a bit different. The composition is actually the same, but the percentage of each thing in there is a little bit different. So anyway, we've got that reflected on the website so you can see. Now this one, its stretch is just a little bit better. So the other ones were all 50% horizontal stretch and this one's 70%. So just a little bit better in the stretch horizontally, but still nothing vertically. Nice drape. This one is called Dark Coral. It's really pretty. And this one is Heathered Lavender. It's such a pretty colour. It's a really, really subtle lavender. It can actually almost look a little bit grey sometimes. I think it probably depends on what you put it up against, but that's really nice, the Heathered Lavender. And then the last one that we have in this weight is this Heathered Blue, which is really lovely as well. So I hope you like all those colours. I really like them. I think it's a pretty good mix of some nice pastels and then some stronger colours as well. So fingers crossed that you're a fan. Let me show you the colours that we've got in this heavier brushed French Terry. So this one, it'll be up on the website as brushed French Terry. So again, it was 280 GSM. Just amazing feel. It feels absolutely gorgeous. It's lovely and soft. It's snuggly. It's got really good stretch, particularly vertically, which is unusual. Really nice drape. So this one is silver grey. See that slub in there? It's really pretty. So silver grey. And we have this gorgeous pink. Isn't that pretty? You see that slub mark in there? Yeah. There we go. Good old black, which is of course what I used because I love black. And this one's a little bit darker on the inside. So lovely. It's going to be my favourite jumper of the winter, I think, that one. And olive. You see that? Is that colour coming up? I don't think that colour's coming up particularly well. It's a lovely olive. And last but not least, everyone's favourite colour, the teal. Gorgeous. Now, I only have one roll of each of these. I haven't ordered it before, so I wasn't 100% sure what it was going to be like. And while the rolls are absolutely massive, there's not a huge amount of fabric on there because the fabric's so thick. I do have more already on their way to me. They're on the ocean, bobbing their way over here. So they will be here and I will be able to restock some. And I think I've actually got another different colour or two coming as well. So once they are here, I will put them up, but it's not going to be till the end of May, early June by the time they arrive. So if you miss out, there will be more coming, never fear. But yes, it's just hard to know. I have to choose from a very small thumbnail print, so it can be really hard to know what the fabric's actually going to be like when it gets here, and it's a bit of a risk to buy too much because then I have to sit on it and hope it's going to go one day. Anyway, there is more coming, so if this does sell out, never fear. Okay, so all of these are on special for today only, and some of the other French Terries as well are on special. Hope you can join us for our long lush lunch today and join in the games and that sort of stuff. No Lush Sunday special because they're all on special today. Still the $50 gift card that we're going to give away in our Facebook group. So jump on there and comment on the post for your chance to win a $50 Lush gift card. I think that's all. I hope you like them. fingers crossed. You know, I'm always a bit nervous about these things. And I'll see you again next week with a whole lot of new fabric again. Right, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.